Hey guys, and welcome to another CSGO competitive match. This time we are in cash. I mean, I say this time, but it seems like we've been on cash quite a bit. But I am with Middlesides and Psycho. Not a 5-stack that we usually have, but it is in fact better than solo queuing. Because you never know what you're going to get when you solo queue. Looks like the bomb is going to be going A this time. This is kind of strange because I usually don't go through Squeaky, I usually go through A main. I don't like Squeaky because it's such a bottleneck, but we do decide to kind of creep up here. And we have engaged the enemy, so we're going to be pushing out now. I spot this guy on Cat, I try to do some damage. Panic a little bit, I guess, and start spraying, which is, again, don't do that. And I do end up taking down Danny's skills. We push on the site, we are going to get the bomb plant. These CTs actually like 3-stacked B, which is kind of strange. So they're going to be rotating at this point, though. Kalsa coming up, already on site, he's on Catwalk. And 2 players coming from Truck. Alright, I'm going to spot that player up there on Catwalk. I'm going to do a lot of damage to him. Or her, I don't know if it's a him or her, but... Ish coming around. Ish finally goes down, tap him in the head. I believe I go down here because I get caught in the reload. And it's up to Middlesides. Middlesides is playing this really well. He's kind of like playing a little game of cat and mouse, just kind of listening. He does end up hearing Kalsa there, and ends up spraying him down with the Glock. Important first pistol rounds. Especially important as a terrorist because, again, this is a slightly CT-sided map. It is fairly even, but the CTs do have a little bit of an advantage. Alright, so looks like we're going to be going B this round, I believe. No, we're going to A again. I think. Yep. I believe they actually... No, I thought they were going to be 3 or 4 stacking in this round on B, but they don't. They just 3-stack. They're playing very weird positions on A. One's at truck, one's mid. Usually one will play site, or they don't. Which, that smoke right there obviously allows us to push into site pretty easily. I'm going to be playing Squeaky here because it's one of the last positions they check, and it allows you kind of push onto site, watch behind you. I'm just kind of playing the lurk player at this point. Waiting for them to push behind, but obviously these 2 players, 1 player now, are coming from truck. Ish actually gets a pick, and then Middlesides is like, no, don't kill my friendy. I'm gonna kill you instead. And we do take the second round. Middleside's doing really well so far. 4-2-0. With the rest of us trailing behind, obviously. Yeah, is this the round that... Yeah, they 4-stack B this round. They think we're probably going to be rushing B, but we don't. A lot of times in the second and third round, if you win the pistol round, you'll just kind of buy Bazones or P90s and rush a site, spraying and praying, hoping you get some people. But I tend to not buy SMGs the second round if I win the pistol round anymore because the game has changed so much with the CZ. A lot of times the opposing teams will buy CZs and armor, and using a Bazone or other SMGs against an armor opponent is not going to do you a whole lot of good. So it's pretty wise to grab a rifle, even if they do happen to take it. And that's the risk with buying a rifle. I mean, they do have the chance of taking a nice little pick by Psycho there on Visine. 2 more players pushing up the truck here, 1 pushing up mid. Psycho goes down, Kalsa with a CZ. Alright, CT's pushing in the site, 4v2. I do happen to get a pick, but I do end up going down myself, and it's going to be up to Silent Ghost to get the 3 kill here. I thought he had a kill already, but this is really weird how he comes out of here. Like, he doesn't really check anywhere, and he goes down pretty quickly. Didn't check his corners, he just kind of, like, kept his mouse in the same spot and walked into sight. But that's kind of, it's not a good thing for us here. The CTs took 1 round of the 3 initial sort of eco-type rounds. If you win the pistol round, you definitely want to win the next 2 rounds. It's going to set you up for a pretty good victory. Good chance at victory, I should say, not necessarily going to set you up for victory. Alright, looks like we are going to be going B this round, though. I think we were a little bit indecisive, so we go A or B, but we do end up going to B. Because we haven't gone there yet, and they do have guns now, obviously. They grabbed our rifles, got that AK. That nade gonna go onto site there. Let's see where that landed, or exploded, rather. Yeah, right there. Anybody playing site would be kind of pushed back or scared from that. You can throw a Molotov in there too. It's going to push anybody out of sight. Throw it right through the window here. And it should land like roughly here. Nice little 1-tap there. And it's going to push anybody out of that position. They're going to run and give away their position, which is a good thing. Do you hear this guy vent? We get the call vent. believe Random is going to be looking there. That nade does a decent amount of damage. And I'm like, whoa, that kit. The kit. But they do end up falling back. This is something we kind of, like the people that I play with, we kind of fail to do. You know, once we get a pick, we don't push into sight. We just kind of dilly-dally too much. And that's something that Metal Size pointed out to me recently. And I think he's very right about that. Psycho. Ooh, I thought he was going to get that pick, but he goes down. But yeah, I think Metal Sides is very right about that. I don't know if you guys have seen, like, the sort of 5-stack we do sometimes, but it is something that we tend to kind of be a little bit afraid of doing. We don't push enough. We kind of get a pick and we don't push. And generally, when you get a pick, you want to try and push into that site because that site is going to be weak. But again, it's something we got to work on. But the CTs have evened it up. Brought it 2-2 going into the 5th round here. Bomb is going to be going A again. Silent Ghost trying to do some kind of jump thing there. We are forced to eco this round. Metal Size bought a UMP. Don't know if that was the right choice, but we'll see what he does with it. I do have the P250 in the armor, so I can do a little bit of damage here. Again, we're playing it a little bit slow because we do have eco weapons. I always kind of peek quad there. Seems like they're... Looked like they were kind of starting to rotate, but looks like he did go back. Again, we're playing it really slowly, trying to get a pick, trying to play for a pick. They still have that AK. Ish has it. Ish was a very sketchy player. He's, I don't know, kind of shady, but nothing definitive. It just seemed like he knew where we were a lot. Pre-fired random corners like that people don't sit at that much throughout the entire game. So he seemed kind of fishy. Don't know 100% if he was hacking, but you know, it's always a possibility. Looks like we're going to take the bomb and go B, actually, this time. Looping it back around. We gotta make a play here pretty soon, though, because there's only 45 seconds left. And they are aware of this player here in Vent. I think he must have made a step or something. Or maybe Metal Side saw his foot. And Metal Side's actually made that UMP work. Psycho trying to get a pick with a little Mendy here, the P250 Mendy. Ish takes out Random. Falls down on top of Metal Side's head and takes out both Metal Size and Ish. What? That doesn't make any sense. That must have been a glitch. I said Khalsa got a 4K, but I know for a fact that that Ish here got a 3K. Or maybe even a 4K, I don't know. Must have been a glitch. This game has a lot of glitches sometimes. Alright, so we are now, in fact, behind going into the 6th round here, which is not necessarily a good thing, but we need to get as many rounds as we can on the terrorist side. So it seems like we're going to be going A because we had the most success going A. Of course, their strongest player here, Ish. The reason I spam that place is because I've gotten ambushed from somebody just sitting up there in the smoke before. So I'm... Oh, bad flash. So I'm kind of weary of that smoke there. Do we get the pick on the player playing Cat? So we do decide to push in the site, but the CTs have already rotated. A nice little pick on Khalsa there. And I can jump up there, get the surprise on Wonder Bread, and I fall back down and get the pick on Visine. Not to toot my own horn, but that was pretty fucking... Pretty well played by myself. Metal Sides even messaged me like, dude, that was sick. That was just beast mode. I think I stopped here to type to Metal Sides, but like, yeah, it was. And again, not trying to toot my own horn, but it was, you gotta admit, it was pretty well played. So we do manage to even it up that round, and again, they're pretty weak on A. I think they actually rotate Ish to A at one point, maybe even this round. Let's see, no, he goes to B. I think we do keep working A because it works out for us mostly. Alright, the defensive smoke goes down yet again. I'm gonna throw down another... Nope, maybe not quite, not yet. I'm gonna throw down that smoke eventually, though, to smoke off truck. It looks like Random got the smoke down. Pretty bad smoke, to be honest with you. It bounced it off there in case anyone's playing close. Psycho gets the pick. We are pushing into site now. They have 2 players still on site. I'm spamming quad, trying to get a pick. Khalsa. Ooh, Khalsa gets picked from mid by Psycho and I come up behind her, or him, whatever that person happens to be. Visine does get a pick on Psycho. It's going to be a 2v3 retake. It should be pretty easy. Alright, I'm trying to rotate out of here. I do see the player mid, I think. No, maybe not. Guess he was behind the smoke still. I do see the player there at the yellow there. Random gets the pick. Ish, creeping up here. He's gotta get a 3K. Gets a pick on metal sides. I'm creeping. Yeah, this is why I say he's kind of fishy, because he just like... I was creeping up there, and then he knew where I was. I believe Random does get the kill, though. Thank God. Yeah, Ish was pretty fishy throughout the entire game, but, I mean... I don't know. What can you do? Game's over with. If he's a hacker, Overwatch will do their job, or, VAC will do their job. I actually bought an op, really? I'm not much of an opper, so I'm kind of interested how this pans out. I can't remember. I do get boosted. I think I pretty much instantly get shot, if I remember correct. Oop, that flash is gonna make me fall back. Kalsa, right below me. I'm not aware of his position. Slowly peeking. Waiting. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not aware of Kalsa there. Kalsa could easily pick me if I do peek down. I do hear... Oh, now I see him. There we go. Oof, I should have had that kill. I believe I legged Ish. I'm like, hey, Psycho, finish that guy, please. Just kill him for me. I got the leg shot. But we'll be pushing onto site here. It's going to be 3v3. Completely 3v1, never mind. Thank you, Psycho, for finishing off Ish. Psycho desperately hunting for something to kill, but he does end up going down. Nearly takes out Visine. Visine got pretty lucky there. Got, 5 health left. Alrighty. Pretty even so far, I will admit. 4-4 on a CT side of map. So we're not doing too bad. If we get like 6 or 7 rounds here, we'll be pretty good for the next half. Again, this is a pretty even map though. I mean, it's like Dust 2. It's slightly CT sided. Or slightly one-sided. Dust 2 is actually very slightly T-sided. Wow, really weird buy here. We got 3 people eco and 2 players that bought. You can see that Metal Side, Psycho, and I are the ones that didn't buy because we're, I don't know, I guess more aware of the money situation than they were. I don't know why they bought. Let's hope they can do something with it though. Creeping up on B here, trying to get a pick. Silent made his presence aware there with that little shot there. Alright, Ish gets to pick on Metal Sides. Kalsa goes down. We should probably push A. There is some player mid. I'm trying to find him desperately. Pick up the AK off of my friend's body here. I don't have armor though, so it's going to be pretty risky here. Alright, it's a 2v3, 2v1. I gotta do something here. I gotta at least try and get a pick. Damage their economy a little bit. Oh. I am not able to get a pick and do anything to their economy. Their economy is still pretty good, but obviously taking that gun away from them is going to force them to buy next round. So it's always helpful to make them spend as much money as you can. But the CTs have pulled ahead, 5-4 going into round 10. We decided to force buy this round, I guess. Again, Silent Ghost is going to have to eco because he did buy that P90. I guess we bought what we could. Because again, it's the 10th round, so we're trying to get as many rounds as we can. Oh, that nade could have really screwed us up here. Bomb is going to be going A by the looks of things. I'm kind of lurking here, waiting to get a pick. Danny Skills holding this corner here. Oh, I barely take him out. Barely take him out there. 27 health left. We got pushed into site now. They do have 2 players on site already rotated. Oh, I ended up going down Kalsa with a nice headshot on me. And Wonderbread takes out Random. Alright, it's not looking good for us so far. CTs have a pretty strong advantage. We will be able to buy now. Metal Sides is going to have to eco. Unless someone drops him. It would be wise to buy 2 Galils and then the rest AKs, just so Metal Sides does have a rifle. But I don't think that's what happens. I think we're actually interesting. We actually chose to eco. Metal Sides with the Max Payne setup here, the dualies. I've got a really ugly dually skin, the Briar I got from a mission drop. That nade's gonna go down onto quad in case anybody is playing there. We got 2 players playing mid here. Very strange. It's actually kind of smart though, because it's not going to be a place we're going to be looking. that often. Random with the pick. We should push on the site right now, and we do. We are aware of Khalsa there. Makes his presence known. Metalside is trying to light Khalsa up with the dualies, but Psycho ends up getting the pick. I grab the AK. I do hear these players pushing up here. I flash them out, trying to get a pick. And I do end up taking down Visine, but I cannot take down Ish, and I decide to fall back, which is a wise move on my part. A very good sort of eco rounds. We did have a couple players by, I think. But a pretty good eco round nonetheless. I am going to be playing on Squeaky here. It's few Ish. Ish gets a pick on random. It's going to leave Silent Ghost and me to take these guys out. It's just going to be me left. Danny Skills takes out Silent Ghost. I'm waiting for the defuse. I know that there's not a lot of time, so they're not going to fake it. I end up taking down Danny Skills, and he doesn't have time to get off of the defuse, and I do take Ish down to save the round. It was a very, very close game so far. It's a very stressful game, too. Admittedly. Alright, say if we can get at least 2, maybe 3 more rounds, we'll be pretty good to go. These next 3 rounds, if we can get them, it's gonna be pretty good for us. Alright, of course that defensive smoke is gonna prevent us from pushing or making any noise. Smoke should last about 15 seconds. I'm trying to kind of creep through the smoke here. Hoping we can get a pick. I don't think I'm aware of Wonderbread up here, though. Maybe I am now. He did jump. He did make a noise. Now I'm definitely aware of him. Maybe not. Okay, he does end up going down. One more player here in mid. Khalsa. They've already rotated that. Oh, God, I wasn't aware of Ish there in the smoke. He did end up taking me down. It's going to be up to Metal Size to clutch it. 1v3. He does get swarmed, though. They come from pretty much every single side and take him down. Oof. Almost killed your own teammate there. Danny Skills. I'm pretty sure Ish was boosting Danny's skills, because if I remember correctly, Danny's skills was like Gold Nova 3 or 4 or something like that. Obviously, he's not their strongest player. Alright, we're going to be forced to eco again by the looks of things. We kind of bought what we could. Psycho bought a scout. I'm not sure if he gets a pick with it. I think he might. Yeah, he does. Nice little shot there. We're going to be pushing B pretty aggressively. They've rotated 3 players onto A. Alright, now they're rotating back. Metal Sides creeping up here with the UMP. He does get the pick on Visine. We need to push site now and get the bomb down. They got 3 players already rotating. Playing with Silent Ghost here. I didn't see him creep up behind me. We heard Vent break though, so we're kind of waiting for them to push through. And it's going to be a 3v4. We should be able to do this. See, the way Ish plays is just too strange. I mean, he's kind of tracing through the wall right there a little bit. Perfectly shooting random there. Turns around the corner and does end up going down. And we do end up taking that round. We don't even lose anybody except for Psycho. So that was pretty well played by us. Ish just plays very fishy. I mean, some of the stuff he does is really weird. Like right there, he was shooting random perfectly through the box. Kind of traced him a little bit. Very weird. But again, not being like, oh, he's definitely hacking, because I'm obviously not watching him fully right now. Alright, bomb is going to be going towards B again. We're going to have a few players coming up mid here. Do end up dropping the bomb, so that bomb does not get seen. Hey, move, buddy. Looks like I'm going to be looping back around to lurk A, or maybe even watch the push from behind. Alright, we got the pick on B, so we should take it to B. I end up taking down Khalsa. Danny's skills goes down. We should definitely take a B now. Try and get the bomb planted. It's going to be up to Wonderbread and Ish here. Ish coming up behind us. Oh, this is beautiful. Ready? I hear him running up, and end up taking him down with a nice little shot to the brain. Glock him. Do it. Do it, Glock. Oh, Wonderbread takes down Psycho, but ends up going down himself. And he does a nice little penguin slide down this ramp here, and rests comfortably at the bottom. Last round of the first half, tied up. If we take this round, then we'll be in a pretty good position here. Yeah, ish 2010 going into the half. I think I got up to go to the bathroom here. Alright, bomb going towards B again. Let's look at Ish here. Takes out Silent Ghost. Alright, looks like we are going to be falling back because we did get picked. Is this the round I'm thinking of? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, Ish holding B site still. Bomb lurking in mid. We should really take it B, but obviously we don't know if there's 2, 3, 1 player on A site, so we're just kind of gauging it, playing it by ear. They're all pretty low on health. And again, they don't see bomb, so they haven't rotated this last player on B. We're doing a pretty good job at making sure bomb stays out of sight. Me being the lurker I am, just kind of playing it here. Checking my corners, make sure there's nobody playing mid, and Khalsa nearly gets me with the op shot. At this point, Ish is going to be rotating towards B. They do know that bomb is B. It's going to be a 2v4, should be doable for us to take this round. Yeah, see, he just kind of like knew I was there. I don't know if Khalsa saw me or what, but there goes Psycho. It's going to be a 1v2. This is where I think he's definitely wall hacking. Watch. Ready? No reason to know that Metal's there. He shoots at him through the thing, but Metal Side's just like, no, fuck you. You're blatantly wall hacking now. And one taps him. Don't know that he's blatant about it, but that was definitely... There's no reason he knew that Metal Side was there. His teammates didn't see him. He wasn't really visible, so I'm gonna have to say that Ish was fish. It was definitely fishy there. It's been doing some fishy stuff. But the CTs did manage to take that round. Or we managed to take that round, rather. Sorry, I saw the scoreboard and forgot that we switched. So, 8-7 going into the second half here. If we win this pistol round, then we'll pretty much be guaranteed a victory. I mean, obviously not 100% true. They could easily come back, but it is pretty likely that if we take this pistol round, we'll be at, like, 11 rounds. Bomb looks like it is going to be going towards A, in A main. Waiting for them to push. Again, no vision on the bomb, so we're not rotating any players. They do hear a bunch of people in mid here, though. Now they're going to be pushing up into A main. Creeping up, rather. Again, waiting. I do hear Squeaky open, so I'm waiting for them to push out. And now they're running into sight. And there we go. Finally engaging them. They end up taking sight pretty easily. They pretty much stomp us. Psycho pushing up middle here. Gonna turn on auto director. Khalsa playing my position. Get out of there, Khalsa. Wonderbread takes out Silent Ghost. Metal Size also went down. It's gonna be up to Psycho to 1v4 this. Can he do it? Pretty sure he can't. And he ends up going down. Once the CTs push into sight and take it, or the Ts rather, excuse me, it's pretty hard to take at 1v4. There's a lot of places on A site that they can hide. I mean, I don't even... Okay, I guess... I was gonna say, I don't even know where the etchings are on that knife. What was a stat track? Boreal Forest M9 bayonet. Alright, round 17. Tied up. We did buy the CZs. I'm going to be holding mid. Something I don't like to do that much, but I do get vision, get the call off that there is a player mid, and decide to fall back into A. And if you do rotate your position, always be like, hey, I'm leaving this open. I don't want to get picked. So... definitely keep your back there. End up taking out Ish. I think I end up taking his gun as well. What is it? A Galil. I am aware of that player there, but I decide not to engage him because I don't have armor and I'm very low on health. That flashbang is going to go down. Luckily, it didn't blind Psycho. And we are aware of them pushing into B site. Psycho did a lot of damage there. I end up taking out Visine. It's going to be a 3v3 at this point. We could easily take this round. Psycho gets to pick on Khalsa, 2v3. And Daniel Skills pushes in. Psycho took him down as well. Psycho's playing this very well. It's going to be a 2v1, but the bomb is going to be going A, 3v1, excuse me. We're starting to rotate now that we are aware of him likely going to A. Creeping up on him. And he is also walking. Bomb will go down, though. That's going to give them the plant money, even if they are not able to take this round. And again, I'm playing it very slow, waiting for my teammates to rotate with me. I'm not going to engage him 1v1. No reason to do that. If we can swarm him, he'll likely not be able to take us out. Again, Psycho gets vision on him. I decide to push up, and I think I actually go down, which is pretty horrible. He's very low on health, though. It's up to Silent Ghost. Silent Ghost is just kind of, like, doing his thing. I don't know what he's doing. If he was up there with us, we would have easily had it. This guy's very low on health. He's not even aware of where he's getting shot from. He saw him, but... Silent Ghost, not the best player. I mean, he's... Yeah, that was... Ugh. That should have been our round, really. No reason we shouldn't have taken it. Silent Ghost played very weird. He didn't seem to be aware of a lot of stuff. I don't know if he just didn't have sound, didn't look at his radar, or what. But he just wasn't that good. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole and call him shitty or anything like that, but just the way he plays at Master Guardian Elite / badge level, very, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's playing at the skill level of what he should be. Yeah, I'm holding A solo. I do get the call off that there is a player here. I decide not to engage Ish there. I'm trying to let them push into sight here, so I can just let them come. You know, getting shot through mid. Silent Ghost actually takes down Khalsa. All right, I hear them jumping around, running around, calling for the rotate. I'm not getting anything though. All right, I end up taking down Wonder Bread. I have to reload though. I only have 7 bullets left, and I do end up going down. And the terrorists take that round as well. Brings it 10-8, going into round 18. LOL indeed, Psycho. Ish is... I don't know, man. Ish is not, he didn't seem very legit. I'm doing pretty well this game, though. Generally, I'm not a huge top fragger. I think we're deciding whether to force buy or just kind of eco, but we do end up force buying. Go with the 5-7 here. Bomb looks like it's going to be going... I think it must go A this round. They're kind of lurking in middle here. I decided to do like an aggressive push. Try and catch them off guard with the 5-7. 5-7, very powerful pistol. Can kind of just run up and just tap, 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 tap. It's pretty accurate, especially at close range. Seeing them boosting up here. I try to get a pick, but I cannot. I do about half health, or half damage to both of these players, though, trying to boost. Danny Skills is pushing me very aggressively. I'm not aware of him pushing. I think I might hear him now. He does decide to walk, though. They did end up boosting, finally. Bomb is in boost spot by the looks of things. They do drop it down, in case they do die up there. Alright, Ish gets the pick on Psycho. Terrorist pushing up mid. Looks like they're going to be taking it towards B. They did smoke off mid, so it's a good idea to take it towards B. They could still take it towards A, though, if they go truck. Silent Ghost. Can he get the pick? No, he cannot. And Silent Ghost goes down. I go down myself. It's going to be up to Random to do a 1v4. He's going to have to get a 5 kill, though. Could still do it. He gets one. Oh, he's blinded. Can he do it? It's going to be a 3v1 now. He's got an ace for it to be a win. Oh, that nade could have really destroyed him. 2 of these players are very low on health. He has 2 already. Can he get a 3rd? Oof, still very low on health. Gonna be planting the bomb at B. Trying to desperately get a pick. Just spraying very common spots to go. Engaging Wonder Bread here, and he does end up going down. Nice try by Random. But again, Terrorist took the bomb towards B and ended up planting. So they got the plant money and they got the win money. So the economy is pretty strong at this point. They've all got over 6 grand. Well, not anymore because they bought, but... Alright, we are going to have to buy this round. And again, I say this, I've said this before. If you can't afford a full-on like Kevlar helmet and rifle, buy only Kevlar against a terrorist. I mean, they're likely going to have AKs. And if they don't have AKs, whatever weapon they're using is going to be a one-shot headshot anyways, so you may as well just buy Kevlar. It's going to save you a few $100s and allow you to buy up. Middle sides with the pick on Danny Skills. I wish Auto Director would have gone to him, but middle sides ends up going down. He does push a Visine pretty aggressively. Silent Ghost creeping in the corner here. Vizine's pushing up on him. He's got the P90. Pretty powerful weapon at close range. Vizine does see him. But he ends up spraying down Vizine, and I end up taking down Ish. So we definitely needed that round. We brought it to 11-9 here on our CT side. Very important round to win right there. Kind of evened it up and hurt the economy quite a decent amount. I mean, they still have 2 players that can buy for other players, but if they lose this round, they're going to be, for the most part, they're going to be hurting. They might be able to buy 1 more round, but Bomb going to be going B by the looks of things. Creeping up here. Psycho, the Scoutmaster here. Look at him. Okay, again, Bomb creeping up very, very slowly. They're stacked up. If that P90 went in there, they'd just be destroyed. Oof, Metal Sides is playing a weird position here. He's playing in pit. He does get the call off that they're coming B, and he does end up going down. We got the rotate already. Alright, that nade could... Ooh, does it do anything? No, it does not. Waiting for my teammates to rotate with me. I end up picking Vizine. I am aware of Ish behind me, waiting for him to push behind me. I fall back. Ish pushed through the smoke to kill Psycho. It's kind of shitty. I think I end up saving this round because it is a 1v4, and I'm like, well, my economy is only at 22 or 2,500, so I may as well not go for it. Maybe try and get another pick. But I end up just saying no, and at this, okay, this is the point where I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Do a lot of damage to a couple players, but it's not worth it. Waiting for them to push through that smoke there. Hoping they do. Hoping I can get a pick, do some damage to the economy. But again, I fall back. And let's look at Ish. This is very strange. He's aware of me going towards A, obviously. I'm just creeping in the corner here. Watch, ready? He looks at me and then he decides to look away, and I end up taking him out. Close the door in case somebody else is coming. But it's very strange that he knew I was going to be right there. Like, he knew I was going towards A. Generally, when you eco, or you save your weapon rather, excuse me, you'll go towards, like, CT spawn or T spawn or something like that. But again, Ish could just be an extremely really good player, but he's not playing at the level. If he is a good player, just a good player, he's not playing at the level that a DMG would play at. He's playing at like Supreme Eagle plus, if he is that good. I end up taking down Ish. I end up taking down Vizine. I decide to fall back. I'm not gonna go for the other kills, which is pretty wise of me. I get shot at through mid. Oh, Wonderbread. Luckily, horrible shot by him. And then he does end up getting a good shot on me and taking me out. 2v3 here, we can completely do it. Still completely doable. Now it's 2v2. Metal Sides with the 5-7. Spots that player there, pushing into B. Defensive smoke goes down, the bomb will go down. Metal Sides waiting for Silent Ghost to rotate, but Silent Ghost being really slow about it. Yeah, there's no way that Wonderbread knew that Metal Sides was there. He shot at him through the wall pretty perfectly. And ends up taking him down. Either he's wall hacking, or he knew, or like somebody he was told where Metal Sides was. Metal Sides, I didn't hear him make a sound. He wasn't running. No, he can't. I was gonna say can. Silent Ghost do it, but he can't. Looking pretty gloom for us. 13-9. Not in a good situation, especially our economy. Psycho's gonna be able to buy, and I end up buying an op. Really? I think I should have bought in somebody else a gun, like a FAMAS or something, and bought myself a FAMAS rather than an op, but okay. Let's hope I can do something with it. Going to be watching mid. Bomb going towards A. Checking there. My teammates are rushing there. They're going to be boosting. Waiting for the peak, and I end up taking down Khalsa. Ish takes out Silent Ghost, so it's pretty much a trade. But Bomb still kind of lurking in A main here. Wonderbread's going to be holding on to that. Waiting for them to push in. That decoy is going to make them think that I might be playing in mid still. So hopefully, if it works, they'll be checking that area there first. They do throw a smoke down, and that's going to prevent me from opping them if they do decide to push into sight. So what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for them to push into forklift. A lot of times they'll push into forklift if they do kind of like throw that smoke down. They'll push into forklift to try and peek somebody's truck. Almost shoot my teammate there. I heard the sound, but I wasn't looking at my radar, I guess. Looks like... Wow, they're playing it really weird. Looks like bomb's gonna be going towards B now. They're playing it very strange. Ooh, Ish actually goes down. Metal Sides holding it down with the UMP. Alright, now we're aware that the bomb is going to be coming B. Waiting for them to push out so we can kind of get a pick. I think I may be rotating towards tree here. I don't like playing Heaven that much. Metal Sides gets a pick on Danny Skills. I got the pick on Wonder Bread. Bomb is down. It's going to be 1v4. Should easily have this round, which we definitely need. Where is this last guy? Oh, he's got an op. He ops Psycho. I think he's just playing for picks at this point. He doesn't have time to come clear out the site and plant the bomb, so we're just kind of letting him do his thing. Doesn't get money for saving, and that's a bonus. So if he does lose next round, then, well, that's going to be pretty shitty for him. As you can see, he has $300 now, so if he loses next round and loses that op, not going to be good for him. Round 24. We're down still by 3 rounds, but hey, their economy is hurting. I mean, they still have a couple weapons, they still have that op, but we should be able to take this round. Should be able to. It doesn't mean we will. All right, looks like they're going to be going B. Going to be greeted by, going to be greeted by Metal Sides. He does throw down a defensive smoke.
Grenade out.
Metal Sides throwing some defensive flashes now.
Fire in the hole. I'm throwing a grenade.
We should be rotating at this point. It looks like Psycho rotated behind them, and they get the pick. All right, that smoke in the fence is kind of strange, but okay. Again, I did finally rotate to support Metal Sides. I did see him rotate back, but I didn't get the shot off in time. I'm not quick enough. Psycho gets a pick on Visine. Oh, Wonder Bread. Ooh, random. Takes out both Danny Skills and Wonder Bread. It's going to be Ish versus the 4 of us. Can he do it? I hope not. Because obviously I want to win. Psycho making a lot of noise. Gets a pick on Metal Sides. Yeah, see how he pre-fired me right there? I mean, how did he know I was there? And then he just walks away, you know? He goes up there, kills me, doesn't go towards bomb at all. Then he's like, okay, I'm gonna kill this guy sitting truck because I know he's there. And then I'm gonna do that. He pre-fires Psycho pretty hard. And then watch, ready? He's just looking at Random through the vent, but Random was too quick for him. See, it's just a lot of fishy stuff throughout the game like that Ish was doing. But we did kind of, we're getting there. We're kind of evening it up a little bit. They're going to have the eco again this round. They could force by, like, maybe a Galil and Kevlar, but it'd be wise for them not to. They got to eco this round. We should be able to take it again. I'm going to be going mid with the op as usual for the last few rounds. Trying to get a pick. Doesn't look like they're going to be boosting, though. All of them are going to be going A main and A squeaky. Alright, they're pushing on the A site. They do have A site Random, doing a pretty decent job at holding it down. I do end up picking Khalsa with the op. Luckily, I was able to buy another op, I guess, but it's going to be a 1v3. Oh, man, I looked away at the wrong time. I could have easily picked him. Should be a pretty easy round for us. Metal Sides ends up rushing him and taking him down. The round only took 39 seconds. I do have a pretty bad failure coming up here. I actually think it's this round or maybe the next round, but it's pretty bad. Not my most proud moment. At first I was a little bit kind of depressed about my 9% headshot rating during this half, but then I realized I've been opping for a significant portion of it. And you don't really need a headshot for an op. No reason to aim at the head with an op. I mean, obviously there's a reason, but... Checking my mid, checking the boost spot. I do see him barely peek it back there. I do end up shooting him right in the brain. Khalsa, not the best opper. I think that's like the 3rd time I've killed him. Throwing some defensive nades down there. Psycho ends up going down. Ish takes him out. Waiting for them to push on the site so I can kind of support Metal Size and shoot him with the op. Visine goes down. Silent Ghost pushing up behind him. Oh, he does get the pick on Wonder Bread. Bomb is down. It's going to be up to Danny Skills. I definitely think it's this round that I fail. Horribly. So embarrassing. Danny Skills ends up picking Silent Ghost and taking the bomb and rotating back. I do realize that he's going to be going back towards A. But he does kind of play... I gotta give credit where credit is due on Danny Skills. He does a nice little fake out. So I reasonably assume that he's going to be going towards A. And so I go towards mid to make sure he doesn't rotate. But Danny Skills, smart man that he is, takes it to B. Again, I'm waiting for him to push through A main. And he doesn't. He goes back towards B. Very strange. He's kind of just like checking all of his corners in case I'm just kind of sitting here. Very smart. Definitely well played by him. He will be getting the bomb down though because he only has about 13 seconds left. At this point I'm like, okay, he's definitely going towards B. I'm going to wait for him to plant. And try and get the jump on him. He's only at 44 health. I could pistol him pretty easily. But kind of spoiled it already and I... Jake, you idiot. I'm hoping he's behind this box right here so I spam it. Trying to op it. Obviously he's not there and I get the jump on him. I do 20 something and 2. Like I think I actually do 21 and 2 with the USP, which kind of sucks, but miserable failure. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It's gonna be 14-12 here. Terrace very close to winning. All they need is 2 more rounds. And we don't have a lot of money, so we're kind of forced to buy. I think I'm deciding what to do here. I end up buying the 5.7. I think we actually kind of argued a little bit there. Should we force buy? Should we save? And then we ended up force buying. Alright, bomb's gonna be going A. Let's take a look at who's playing A here. Guess Silent Ghost and Random here are playing A. That nade. Alright, the Terrace playing it pretty slow. Looks like they're setting up to push into A site right now. It's going to be up to Random to hold it off. Silent Ghost playing pretty far back. Random ends up going down. I'm pushing up behind here, though. And I do like 99 damage with the 5.7 to Ish. I end up going down. It's going to have to be a 2v5. Still doable. But we need to do a lot. There's 3 players that are fairly... Or 2 players, rather, excuse me, that are fairly low on health. Metal Size gets to pick on Danny Skills. That flashbang, if it bounces off and hits Ish, it could kill him. Metal Sides pushing up Psycho, creeping, crab walking. Does get the pick on Wonder Bread. It's gonna be a 1v3 here, completely doable. I think he does get the pick on Ish, but he does end up going down himself. He got a little bit too aggressive there and left his back exposed, which was, I think it was a mistake, but he did do a little bit of damage to the economy, so that's okay. 15-12, all the terrorists need is 1 more round to win this. We need to win 3 rounds in a row. We need to play this very smart, very, very well. And we're forced to buy again. We got 2 eco weapons here. Shotgun. I don't know if the shotgun was a wise move, especially a Nova, but whatever, I guess. Alright. They're playing it very aggressively here in A main. Holding B site with Metal Sides. Alright. Ish gets to pick on Psycho in mid. Looks like they're becoming B here. I do see Danny Skills. I end up spraying him and Visine down with the FAMAS. Random gets a pick on Kalsa. This is looking very good for us this round. Ish goes down by a Nova. We are back in this game. Well played, boys. Well played. It's going to be a 1v4, but Wonder Bread cannot do it, and he does end up going down. We're still holding on. We're still holding on by a thread. They're going to be forced to eco. Maybe Visine can buy 2 rifles, and Kalsa can buy a rifle. Which they should wisely do, but they do decide to buy CZs instead. I think if they had force bought Galils and AKs, then they could have won this game. I really think they should have done that, but hey. Let's see what happens here. They can still easily CZ us down or deagle us down. But they could have won it this round if they got
Decoy.
a couple things. So they're going to be going A. I'm not sure what that was. I guess Psycho was checking above him. Okay. The bomb is still in A. They're creeping up. They're all stacking squeaky. We do get the call off-ish with the deagle. Silent Ghost playing in A main. Does get one pick and Random gets a pick. It's going to be a 3v2 retake. I end up spraying down 2 players with my M4 here, Visine and Kalsa. I was trying to get to myself because I forgot that happened, but I wasn't able to get there in time. Final round. All they need is one win, or one more round to win it. But we also need one more round to tie it. We're playing for the tie at this point. Playing it very, very passively and trying to, again, just trying to play it for the tie. Trying to play it for the shutdown here of the terrorist stompage. And they're not able to fully buy. They do have a couple Galils and not full nades. But they are going to be going A again. They're playing this very weird. They didn't play it properly. Silent Ghost holding him off there pretty well, actually. He's definitely slowed blah, 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 blah. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. He's definitely slowed them down. So sorry about that. That was horrible. Had a little bit of a stutter problem there.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Fire in the hole.
Right, Ish playing Lurk with Visine. So we realized that they didn't push through, so we rotated back, myself back to B. In case they did rotate B. And then I think
Flashbang.
someone on A site gets the vision here on the bomb. And so that we kind of just rotate back again.
Throwing flashbang.
Psycho holding down mid in case they do push through mid. Bomb is still sitting in A though. Who has the bomb? Wonder Bread does. Oof, he isn't able to get the shot. Here it is. Here comes the push. Random gets a pick on Kalsa. Silent gets a pick on Wonder Bread. It's a 2v5.
Flashbang.
Should be our round. Oof. Did he get the pick? No, he did not. Danny Skills very low on health. Bomb is in our control. Silent Ghost gets a pick on Danny Skills. It's going to be a 2v5 rather. 2v4, 2v3. Now it's going to be Ish versus us all. I do so much damage to him. He's at half health. I did get the call up that he is at half health and in mid. Puts a smoke down and he climbs up a ladder. Metal Side's checking his back wisely. But he does make noise up here. I think Silent Ghost sees him into 1v2 and Silent Ghost and Metal Sides take him down. And we do tie the game. GG, as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.